let's jump into it. Let's start off with this. Stranger Things. We've been talking a lot about Stranger Things, and the first 5 minutes of Stranger Things season 5 was released online on Stranger Things Day. I'll let you take it away. You seem eager.
You know, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. I'm jealous of, so they had it at the premiere. They showed everybody the entire first episode. So there are a bunch of people right now who have seen the whole first episode, and they also, I believe, showed the first 5 minutes of episode 2. So episode 1 is called The Crawl. We got the first 5 minutes leading up to the credits, the iconic credits. And yeah, it showed, spoiler alert, maybe our first, big spoiler alert on the pod. But in the first 5 minutes, it's revealed that there was a cliffhanger at the end of season 1, episode 7, where Will is obviously in the Upside Down, and then the Castle Byers, blows up or gets broken into by a Demogorgon, and then it cuts to black, ends the episode. The next time we see Will, he has the thing inside his mouth when Joyce and Hopper find him at the end of episode 8 in the season finale. So we just see what happened. And they use a CGI Will Byers. People were making a big deal. I think it's fine. It looks similar enough to Will. I honestly didn't mind that. It didn't take me out of it at all. And then it's revealed that the Demogorgon takes Will, brings him to Vecna, and then Vecna's the one who inserts the slug thing into his mouth. So again, like we talked about last time, we were doing our predictions, doing our fan theories. It's revealed that Vecna was behind it all. Vecna's the one who had that sort of interaction, had that interaction with Will, and it was pretty cool to see that. And it's going to lead into an incredible season, I think.
Yeah, you said it perfectly about tying it full circle. That's what really excites me. We've mentioned this before. So many shows overstay their welcome. They don't fully have a plan going in. Stranger Things does not feel that way, except for that little side plot where 11 went off with her little friend buddies. We'll forget about that. Besides that, Stranger Things is seamless. It always seems like it knows the directions it's going, knows where it's ending, and this was just further proof of that. The CGI Will did not bother me at all. How else are you supposed to get a younger Will, I guess, without totally recasting? I believe they got someone that looks like him and then dubbed Noah Schnapp's face over it, which they actually did a similar thing for Millie Bobby Brown in the past season, as I've also done in the Star Wars franchise a few times. So didn't bother me. And yeah, it's just increased my excitement even more. So I'm on board with you.
And it's crazy to think we're seeing even more traumatic things that Will's going through. This kid's been through so much, and I've done my rewatch. It makes so many moments, so many quotes, just so much deeper from Will, knowing that he went through that and that he had the interaction with Vecna. And it was Vecna the whole time, the reason why his neck was getting chilly. So it was cool. And then I don't know if you saw this, I don't know how you feel about this. A lot of people on Twitter, a lot of people online saying that what we saw at the end of those 5 minutes could be an allegory for SA. That's another, that's a deep conversation perhaps of, if you want to go even more into what Will went through. So there's a lot. There's a lot that comes with that first 5 minutes, and it's just, you gotta feel bad for that 12-year-old kid.
Yeah, I definitely feel bad. But hopefully he gets some sort of redemption. I don't know if redemption's the word, but how cool would it be if Will is the one to defeat Vecna? And it's not out of question.
Not out of question.
He's obviously going to play a huge role in if we assume Vecna gets defeated at the end, however Vecna gets defeated, Will is probably going to be the heart and soul of that. Even if it's not him physically doing it, it's going to tie into them two being connected, because we keep going back to that.
There is an episode called Sorcerer
in this season.
Yeah, there's an episode called Sorcerer, so that's going to be a Will episode.
There's also an episode called The Vanishing of Blank.
Blank.
Who do you think the blank is?
Everyone's saying Holly, but I don't know. I don't know if I think it's Holly. I don't even have a prediction there.
Maybe we'll come back next week with a good prediction on it.
Also, something with the first 5 minutes, when Will's running, his backpack is on that tree and he falls down, and there's a shot in the trailer for season 5 of Will. Looks like he might be in the Upside Down looking up toward a tree. So that got me thinking, oh, is he going to find the backpack? And if so, why? Like, I'm just wondering what could be important that's inside that backpack. I don't know.
That's good. That's so good. I like that.
But what could be important that's in the backpack? Like that's so cool. Don't get me wrong. But I just keep thinking to myself, like, what even could be in there that's useful now? I don't know.
Well, we only got a few more weeks to find out, and hopefully we're gonna watch it together. Me and Noah are currently having this big debate because, not debate, we're trying to decide what to do because the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, everyone from our high school goes out to local bars and stuff. And me and Noah would love to see people, but at the same time, we'd also love to watch the premiere of Stranger Things that releases at 8 p.m. on that Wednesday night. So, yeah, I think we're leaning more towards Stranger Things.
And for those wondering, we are not too old to go out night before Thanksgiving. Not at all. Where it's like, why would you even think that? Why would you even say that? So no, not definitely not too old.
Yeah,